Have you ever dreamed of living in an exotic location? Have you thought of living a traveling digital nomad life or enjoying a more established expat lifestyle? Wales English is a fast-growing, industry-leading online education company in Beijing, China that allows its native teachers to live anywhere they choose. Teaching English online is a fabulous way to propel yourself into a new global lifestyle and the entire world with endless new experiences and advantages is awaiting you. Wales English contracts its native teachers for the US, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Ireland, and the UK, but allows its teachers to live anywhere they choose. In this edition, Jaye from the USA shares her story of how she teaches for Wales English from the northern border of Ecuador.
Well, hello, Jaye, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We're so happy that you're here for this series. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to tell everybody what it's like teaching for Wales and living here in Ecuador.
Ooh, we can't wait to hear about it. First of all, could you start by telling us more about your professional background and how you became a Wales English teacher?
Yeah, of course. So there's actually two things that kind of guided me on that path. So when I was younger, my aunt was teaching ASL. So I started taking classes from her, learned American Sign Language for those who don't know. And then when I got a little bit older, I think in my 20s, I started going to a vocational school. I was asked to go to a vocational school where high school age students were learning medical profession, like learning to be EMT drivers or healthcare professionals. And so they asked me to come and kind of help guide the students in some phrases that they could use if they encountered a deaf person. And the second thing that really helped too was I have family members who speak English as a second language. So I always wanted to teach, always loved teaching, and especially children. Children are the best. I had some friends who were teaching online, and when I was looking for a job, they're like, you have to teach online, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity. It was perfect.
What it's like for you to teach with Wales English from Ecuador?
So I'm actually living on the Ecuadorian border of Colombia, like I could cross the border in a town called Tulcan. So for those who don't know, Ecuador has amazing internet. Like it's even better than my parents' internet in the States.
Wow.
I complain about their internet all the time. We have fiber optic. And so, yeah, I have no problems teaching. My internet speed is amazing. And I think one time in 2 years, I've had a power outage. If it does go out, I have my backup. So my husband has a really good internet plan on his phone. And so, like worst case scenario, he sets me up on his hotspot.
What would you say that you enjoy about teaching at Wales English?
Just the flexibility. My schedule is so open. I teach from 4:30 in the morning to 8. So the rest of the day I have open. And then my favorite thing about teaching with Wales English is the kids. Like a lot of people get hung up on, you have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. Like I can't do that. I'm not a morning person. And neither am I. But really, like in 2 weeks, you can get used to anything. Your body gets used to anything. And I get up at 4:30. I make myself some tea. I have things set up from yesterday. I make my life easier. And then I laugh for 3 hours straight. Like the kids are so funny. That's my favorite part. Once I start teaching, like who doesn't want to wake up laughing? Like that's the best way to start the day.
Yes, and then you always have those heartwarming experiences to share with your other fellow teachers or your family.
Definitely. And so we have like really good staff at Wales. I have a teacher consultant, so she's like my go-between between the parents. She helps me book my classes. Her name's Suki.
Oh, we have the same one.
She's amazing, isn't she?
I know, right?
Yeah, but like what I love about Suki is that she's so open. She's like, I love to have this cultural interchange. And she's funny. She's funny. We were laughing about something that happened in one of my classes. And I loved her sense of humor. And anytime I've had any problems, she's just like so fast and efficient. And she's like, okay, it's all done. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she's the best. I've loved all of my teacher consultants that I've ever had.
Yes, what I like too, in addition to what you said, is she's very approachable and work aside, she likes to exchange and to talk. So she shared a picture of a seafood hot pot she had on the weekend. So that
Oh,
was
I'm
nice.
jealous.
It looked good. It's always good to have a teacher consultant on your side. It makes our lives so much easier as teachers. And when you're not working for Wells English, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh my goodness. Ecuador is the land of like mountain landscapes. Like everywhere you look is like this picturesque scenery. So on the border where I'm at right now, we have a volcano like 30 minutes from our house on the Ecuadorian side. And then like an hour on the Colombian side, there's another volcano. And so we've got to go hiking up this volcano. Oh, and I love food. Yeah, I love food. And here, if you move to like this border, you have the best of both worlds. You get Ecuadorian food and you get Colombian food. We have this awesome potato ball, and it's papa rellena. So it's potato, and then the inside is meat, rice, sometimes egg. So it's like a breakfast food or just like an anytime food. Maybe you eat with coffee. Or like, I love green plantain. Anything with like green plantain. Oh, they have these plantain balls filled with cheese, and like some of them have chicharron or like pork. Oh, it's so good. Every time we go to the market, we're like, what is this? Even my husband's like, I've never seen this before. There's this huge yellow fruit called babaco.
Okay.
And it's so delicious. No, we've got to do so many things here. And if I had another job, I would never be able to enjoy all of this.
That's the beauty of working for Wells online. You get to live all these experiences and live in beautiful parts of the world. How would you say the cost of living is compared to the States?
Here, we couldn't believe how cheap it was. For example, like to get an almuerzo, like a lunch, I'll give you an example. It comes with a drink. It comes with an appetizer, maybe like some popcorn or an empanada, like a little meat.
Like a
pastry.
fried pastry.
Yeah. And then it comes with your main plate, and then you get a soup, and then you get a dessert, all for $2.
That's
And it's so
cheap.
filling. Yeah. The cost of living, you would be so surprised. It's one of the cheaper countries. And then living by the Colombian border, Colombia is even cheaper. Yeah, you have the best of both worlds if you live over here. And a lot of people, I know this is a question a lot of people have asked me. They're like, but what about the crime here on the Colombian border and narcos? And no, let me just tell you, no, it's really safe.
So what you're saying is delicious food, great internet connection, affordable housing. Hey, that sounds like a sweet deal.
I just appreciate Wales so much. I always want to keep trying to do better. Wales came at the perfect time. It was, I think, a month before we moved to Ecuador. And when you're getting a visa, at times you have to make a certain pay limit. And with any of the other companies that I've taught teaching English, it wasn't possible. It wasn't possible to meet that mark and not be working like all the time. And so they've enabled me to be able to live here, and I will always appreciate that.
Oh, that's good to hear. So, would you recommend anyone who would like to live in the northern part of Ecuador and teach for Wells English?
1,000,000%. Like you've heard, Ecuador is amazing.
Well, thank you so much for agreeing to this meeting. It was really nice to hear more about Ecuador. I learned a lot of things that I didn't know about Ecuador. So thank you so much. Hello, I'm Anne. Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Living the Expat Life as a Wales English teacher. I hope that you can join us again as we meet other Wales English teachers around the world. See you soon. Bye.